Third chapter, Tricks at the Tavern. For an adventurer, there are few places more important than a tavern. It's a good spot to recruit companions, find work, do business, or else weave plots and plan expeditions to distant lands with fabulous treasures. But most of the time, it's just somewhere to get totally shit-faced.
Hey mate, we're back in the tavern. We're going in circles.
This situation might indeed smell stale to the player.
You mean it smells ale? It's a tavern!
Still, we've learned many important things.
2 of us were replaced by evil doubles.
Can't get rid of this stinking amulet.
An amulet that sparked the interest of evil beings.
I gotta think about this. We won't get much further on the quest for the statuette if we keep dragging around this amulet with all these monsters on our ass.
We've also learned that there's a janitor that works here, so it's important to keep this place clean. We should pick up after ourselves and not leave trash lying around.
Good idea. Let's toss you with the rest of the trash.
I'm not the one reeking of sweat and ale, you walking ball of doo-doo!
I'd rather smell like ale than pony shan.
Oh, just shut up, will you? Personal hygiene aside, we should investigate this Zangdar guy the janitor was talking about. Maybe he's linked to the amulet.
Look who's here.
Hey, morons, I got your dough. Anyway, wanna team up? Justice doesn't wait. Like my hammer.
She gets it.
And she brought us the bounty.
Precious companion, I would be delighted to offer my melodious assistance for the peregrinations ahead. I will sing of our feats in every nook and cranny of this land. La 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 la.
He's elegant and he smells good.
Go date and hurt, you stupid bimbo.
He says he likes the minstrel.
I'm surprised you'd mix with such sketchy characters. Nevertheless, if you still have an ounce of common sense, you should recruit a noble priestess to heal your wound.
Oh yeah, you could totally bandage our wounds. It's a very attractive skill. Sometimes my whole body gets sore and...
Ugh, here he goes again.
Well, I mean, this is no easy choice.
We could recruit them all.
Are you crazy? Our shares of the loot are small enough already.
So?
If we add more companions, our individual proportions will get slashed by the moving average of the XP acquired by the addition of participating adventurers' levels. Is that clear?
Explain like I'm 5.
You divide the profits and you multiply trouble.
You could use another companion. Dungeon is way more difficult than we anticipated.
Warning, this choice is permanent till the end of the game.
As group leader, I think the paladin is the righteous and courageous choice.
Sheesh, sure took you guys long enough. Okay, let's get on with it. We got a lot of shit to deal with.
She's kind of rude, isn't she?
Now, we need to find someone who can identify the amulet for us.
The wand wigglers in the VIP room are done with their grub. Let's ask them.
Cool. I won't look like such a nerd. Excellent!
How come people put their hands in my pockets?
Careful with my books.
If it stinks, it's my boots.
Hands off my gold, my precious gold!
How ironic for a thief to empty his own pockets.
That's my stuff.
Do I give him the gold now?
I'm gonna follow.
Good day to you, Master. We are adventurers and...
I was expecting you.
Really?
Yes, I'm Minronthier, consulting archmage. I possess an intrinsic ability for subastral divinatory foresight.
I'm sorry, but what's a consulting archmage?
Let's just say that people hire me as an advisor in arcana and wizardry, but also for political demagogy and organizational entropy.
Does it pay well?
My rates start at 5,000 gold coins per day.
Ah, well, that's a number.
To be frank, we're in need of assistance and...
We can't drop 5,000 coins on this guy, are you crazy?
I mean, it's a bit above our means. How effective is your stuff?
As a ranger, you are versed in participative management based on the valorization of your exploratory collective's interpersonal skills, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, sure. That was a question, right?
I can assist you in developing synergies for the gross margin of the implementation of your combat skills in order to optimize your multi-partner company's return on investment.
Wizardry. He's trying to mesmerize us.
Ah, I gather you are restricted in a pecuniary sense. Might I suggest you lend me a hand with a discreet matter?
Secrecy. Another concept that's not really compatible with honesty.
I was dragged into a recreational activity with a pecuniary incentive, the kind that involves illustrated cardboard rectangles, in a place reproved by morality.
Wait, let me get this straight. You played cards in a gambling den?
Ah, that would be an oversimplification. I left a frighteningly long list of IOUs in a den of iniquity run by greenskins sited in the cellars of this dungeon. If you could wipe out the aforesaid debt by means of gold, deadly force, rules, or arcana, I'd be much obliged to your party.
How big a debt are we talking about?
Huh, that is a trivial consideration.
We will do what we can, my lord.
The secret password to get inside the den situated in the basement is Maracas. I must highlight that in order to obtain our assistance, you'll also need the approval of my associate, Lemunster, who's currently busy in the kitchen.
What? Another wizard?
Consider yourselves lucky. Ordinarily, there are 3 of us, but our third companion is at the moment carrying out a freelance mission.
I hate being swindled like this. But we'll say 5,000 gold.
A word, youngsters. There's a possibility that you might stumble on a peculiar sword in the gambling den, one that bears my name. I'm counting on your discretion about this matter.
We'll be as quiet as the grave.
So let's update the map.
Pretty drawing. What is it?
Hello there. Are you Mid-Branthir's colleague?
I am. Lemunster, Archmage of Gouda, Great Cheesart of Fang. What do you want?
We were sent here by your colleagues to humbly offer our help.
Ah, interesting.
What's a cheesard?
I'm a firm believer in cheeses, and thus collect them. My life's work has been writing Wikimember, the universal encyclopedia of cheese.
No offense, but what's the connection between cheese and wizardry?
For example, consider a cheese made from the milk of a cow which is grazed on the ruins of Xor's fortress. The maggots developing in this cheese can be used to raise an army of undead.
Ew, that's horrible!
Oh, wow. I mean, that's a thing, I guess.
Anyway, you were saying you wanted to work for me?
It's not like we had a choice.
The idea is to lend you a hand, so your group of wizards will assist us in our quest.
I see. It so happens that I am in need of help. The chef owns a cheese of great renown, but he won't sell it to me at a decent price.
Takala cheese, Blue Duff.
It's a wheel of Glarg cheese. I've tried making him a reasonable offer, but the conversation became heated with that panini head, and
you need some anonymous strangers to alleviate him of his property through means of questionable legality.
I don't care about the particulars, but if you were to stumble, by chance, on this cheese, I'll be dairy grateful. Dairy grateful. Cheesy humor.
We'll get to the center of this cheese wheel, be sure of it.
I'll be waiting for you in the VIP room, with impatience and some walnut bread.
Dwarves carve maps on granite. Heavier, but sturdier.